we never broke up. We've never broken up since we've been together.
Today, I feel like people do grow apart. Becky, we're just friends at this point.
Yeah. You have to have a very supportive spouse to get through things and communicate.
Our stress can just take over everything. Like,
No such thing. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better.
Hi guys. So we might as well just start a series of day dates during the week. Because baby and I are getting ready to go to Juicy Crab. So the thing is, we've been wanting it, but we really can't eat it during the week with the twins because, first of all, it's messy. Second of all, we're not trying to put all that crustaceans on them. And we can't really eat it at home because y'all know with babies, at any given time, one start crying, you need to pick them up and crab juice everywhere. So we're going to do that. Let me tell you what has happened. So I reinstalled my lock extensions, and this might be the best decision I've done. I use totally different hair that would actually match my texture, and it don't feel crunchy. It don't feel anything. Like it's like stiff wear. So I'm very excited about that. Maybe I should possibly show you guys how I done it. I always do my hair, so I don't have anybody else do it except for Bree, if she's gonna do it or do a twist out or something like that. So what I'll do is show you when we get back how I touch it up with the crochet needle. I'll set up everything so you can see. But I have a total of 44. They are thicker, so they'll grow in thick. So my hair stops about right there. So we're gonna grow these out, and I feel very grateful that I did this. So, and I have more hair on the way. That's what's crazy. So, but I changed my mind so much, I'll just be back up. So I see the tech coming through, still healing. So we're getting ready to head on our date, and you guys will go with us. Is that right? So y'all, this is becoming Car Chronicles too. So we're on the way to the Juicy. So I don't know if anybody else got anywhere else, got crab places like this. When I lived in Tennessee, we didn't have, it was like Joe's Crab Shack. I moved to Atlanta, and the Juicy Crab here is like the club, especially the one we're getting ready to go to. They have hookah, but we're not getting that today unless the man is there. This is lunchtime. So even I was talking and was just like how we've been on our weight loss journey. You know, ever since I had the twins, we both have, we both gained weight. We both kind of lost ourselves in this whole madness. And I know she's lost almost 20 pounds?
I lost 16 and a half so far.
I round up. How does that been for you though?
It's been cool. I feel like I kind of fell off like this week or whatever, just me trying to you know how like sometimes like you're an emotional eater or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a lot of changes that's going on in our lives right now, and I guess subconsciously like I just feel like maybe, like you're like, oh, I can handle it, I'm good, like, I'm happy about it. I am happy about it, but it's like subconsciously I'm like, literally, I'm an emotional eater. So I've been like snacking, and I work from home, and I've never really like worked from home, so I've always on the go. But if you work from home, you can't be snacking. Like,
no.
You're gonna like gain weight. So I feel like maybe I might have gained like 2 pounds back, but I'm planning this week I'm gonna start back and I'm gonna take it serious and really try to get back into eating right, because we all know it's 80% of what's on your plate, and then the 20% is in the gym. So that's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna focus on that, and yeah, I'm trying to get ready for like these trips we got coming up. I want to look cute. Like for the last 2 years,
you haven't felt yourself.
I really ain't felt myself because I had gained a whole bunch of weight, like with the whole after the miscarriage and everything else like that. Like I just haven't been back to my regular size in 2 years. I need to really focus on that. I got these 2 kids to live for, and I just need to be more healthy and be more mindful of what I'm putting into my body. And
that does pose a question to me, like for you and on us. So y'all know you put your seatbelt on too. This baby journey has been very strenuous, and most couples do not make it through doing this baby journey. So one of the things that I wanted to say is that I feel like, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that we're having to find our new selves while being with each other.
Definitely not the people that we were when we met each other.
No.
Obviously.
Do you think we're able to find ourselves while we're with each other?
Yeah, and I think that's a part of us like wanting to move as well. Like
yep.
For like a real fresh start and not like a constant reminder of certain things. Like a lot of pain, a lot of emotion that came with, you know, the baby journey. And if y'all like see the video on, you know, how I really felt about Courtney carrying, and you know, I had to go to therapy and, you know, and everything like that because it was really hard on me. And I just don't think people really understand how stress can just take over everything. Like you know, my hormones were unbalanced. I gained, how much weight do you feel like I've gained? Like from the time we were trying to get pregnant, y'all, I've been on hormones for 3 years.
About 50, 55 pounds.
Yes. And then like, it's like you don't look like yourself. You don't
feel like yourself.
You don't feel like yourself. Trying to find clothes to fit. You're not really feeling like it. Do y'all know I didn't look in the mirror for almost a whole year?
She sure didn't.
So therefore, you're not looking at yourself in the mirror, so you really don't know how you look. You don't know how much weight you're gaining. You don't know. It's just a lot of stuff. So it's like 2024 is, of course, you know, like I gotta be a better me for me, because if I'm better me for me, I'm better me for my marriage and for my children. So like that's how I am coming into 2024. Even with the weight that I did gain, I'm coming in with confidence. I feel good about myself regardless, and she don't give a fuck. Like she love me regardless, and that matters. I really don't care what anybody else thinks.
Yeah, me, I feel like I've changed a lot. Like the core of me is the same, that I want how I feel on the inside to reflect on the outside, right? Good thing I have a supportive spouse who loves me in my masculine self. She never wants me to do something that I'm not comfortable with. She knows I'm not the most feminine stud out there, and she doesn't force that shit on me. And she knew even having kids, I still wasn't the most feminine. Not like I had to fight any estrogen problems or make me feel like I had to feminine myself up just because I was having kids. She always supported me, baby, stay the same. And that's where I am. I feel like, because sometimes like I'm noticing like hormones do, like, it's starting to balance out, and not in like, oh, I'm crying all the time way. It's like I'm really always hot now. So the only control I had right now over my life and my emotions was my hair. That's why y'all seen me, I've changed my hair a lot. And recently, like I just said, if you look a few slides ago, I've recently just put these in, but I like I told y'all, I feel like this is probably the best decision I made because I feel comfortable now. When I did lock and stitches before, they was hard, it didn't match my texture, but they look good. I've always done it, they look good. But now I did these like last night, just working. Because me and Bree both work from home. I just did it and I put them in this morning, and I feel comfortable, you know. So you have to have a very supportive spouse to get through things and communicate. Also got to learn how to communicate with your person. You can't communicate with your spouse the way you normally communicate with somebody else. It's all about trial and error. And in this season of things, there's going to be a lot of testing of relationships. And so far, we've stood the test of time because our loyalty to each other would never fold. You know, us finding each other, finding ourselves while we still with each other is helping us grow to love the new person. Is that about how you feel too?
Yeah.
Yep. So a lot of people like what they say, outgrow the person, outgrow each other.
We need to grow together.
We're growing together, which is a beautiful thing. Like, we connect on a lot of things. So majority of the stuff, it's not like I'm trying to start wearing dresses, paint my fingernails, none of that shit. If that's just you, that's you. But if I feel like I did that and didn't communicate that'll throw her off guard. Now I'm growing without her. So I always communicate.
It's just like I'm just gonna be looking like this
not me.
This not even you. Now, if you feel like this is you now,
yeah, we got something to talk about.
We can talk about it, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I feel like people do grow apart, but it's all about if you want to grow with that person.
Yep.
Because I feel like nobody's gonna be the same. So it's all about if you want to still be with that person. Because say for example, like, not to say that she's gonna do this. Me personally, I have always just been attracted to masculine women, and that's just what it is.
Yep.
And I feel like if, you know, even if she decided to be like, okay, well, I want to be more feminine or whatever, to each his own, like, you know, that would be another conversation, because you got to remember like what you want for yourself, what you're attracted to, what kind of relationship you see yourself in, that type of thing. And even if that's like me waking up one day and say I want to be a stud,
it would not happen.
That just would not work.
It would not work.
So it's just like, you know, at that point it's like we're just friends at this point.
Yeah. And I know some people gonna be like, oh, it's just clothes. No. You know that we come from that generation where you do label. We are traditional. We're the old heads that say, hey, we believe in roles. We believe in all that stuff. It's just
each his own, though.
To each his own.
I'm not judging nobody because everybody got
what
their
works
own
for
thing.
y'all works for y'all. But what works for us
works for us.
Yeah. I wouldn't. That's not anybody I want to be seen with. That's not anything I want to be laying next to. That's just me. All about,
My head is so little, y'all. I'm sorry. This wig is so big on my head.
The whole purpose of that is saying that we're able to grow with each other and make shit happen. And I'm very appreciative of that. So if y'all are in, and I feel like at this point we can give marriage advice. We're closer to 6 years than 5 years married.
Yeah.
Like, you know, our 5-year anniversary coming up, but we never broke up. We've never broken up since we've been together.
Right.
And I'm proud to say that. Like, you know, so I feel like we can give advice if somebody asks, but you know, we don't render unsolicited advice.
Sure don't.
If you ask, I will listen all day, but I'm not giving no advice unless you ask. And then my advice is usually very raw. We'll show y'all when we get to our little date, and we'll go from there. We got a couple things. This vlog is probably gonna be all over the place. When I get back to the house, I gotta show you. I got another pair of shoes that came in the box. I haven't opened it up, but y'all gonna see what those are. Baby's at daycare, so comment down below if y'all in a situation to where you think you're getting ready to outgrow the person, or the person just not listening to you, or you just need advice on how to move, because you know I'm not no expert or nothing like that, but I can probably help, and Babe can too. So we'll see y'all in a second.
This spot is not. It's like it's not listening.
So I'm gonna show y'all what we normally get. Right now they got a little lunch special, and it's usually what we usually get. So I got like extra little Cajun fries, and then we always get broccoli with the crabs. So I'm gonna show y'all that in a minute. I got me a little, you know, like the blue motherfucker. It's the blue crab Hawaiian. So yeah, you see it. Be back. So that's what we put the broccoli and stuff up in now.
No corn for me.
No what?
No corn. Everything good?
Mm-hmm. Demolished. Let me show y'all how this one. This is the one off of Hal Meal. I know, man. I got no hookah and they give me no.
We're about to take a afternoon nap. Babe. It's nap time.
So y'all, I just woke up from a nap. Me and Babe. So this is what I wanted to open. So hopefully you can read that. Of course, I didn't get them when they first came out, but I got them now. Sneakers had a rando. Let's see. Had a rando. Oh. I've never owned these. I've only owned I've only owned the low top black and white ones. I think that's it to the collection. Oh yeah, this is like definitely giving Valentine's Day because I got this red and white and black like shacket I got from Fashion Nova, but look. If you know, you know. So, nice little fit. I'm happy. And shout out to the OG box. You know, I be going shit. I wear my shoes, so that's the difference between a lot of folks. I definitely wear my shoes. I feel like this is supposed to have a Jordan sign on there, but whatever. A 9 in men and a 10.5 in women. That's why I'm wearing Jordans. Now, and designer, like Balenciagas, my Alexander McQueen, my Ricks, I wear like a 42. And then Air Maxes, anything Air Max, anything beside a Jordan, I go to a 9.5 to a 10. I don't know. And then it has to be, if it's a women's shoe, of course, it'll be a 10.5 or an 11. So yeah. So I think we're gonna pick up the twins soon and go from there. So drop down below if I have any sneakerheads that's following me. Legit. Oh, let me show you too. Y'all see this? And I know y'all see, I had the bottom part of my sleeve covered up. So y'all see that? Y'all see it. Gang, gang. Oh, let me show you. So this is what I got on feet too. So the khakis are Fashion Nova. So I hope y'all enjoyed kicking it with us today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be back later. Bye, gang.